Good morning. Welcome back. This is Tracy with TRS Tarot Talk 1111. I am extremely tired and had a wonderful weekend. I really did. So pardon the way I look. You guys know I always come to the table when I'm called. And it's bright and early on Monday morning. October, I don't even know what the date is, guys. October 26th. So I am going to do a twin flame reading. Apparently I sat down to do a pick a pile and Spirit says no. It's time to check in on the twins. So I'm just getting general energies. Because really, Spirit didn't give me any real instructions. Usually they do. So let's just take a look at the general energies at this time. I'm doing this reading on the fly, guys, so I want one more card. Thank you. Okay. So general energies. We have the Nine of Cups, satisfaction and wish fulfillment. And we have Temperance, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. I'm going to get clarifiers on these because I'm being told to. And because I didn't really set my intentions for anything but general energies. So we're just going to get general energies for the Nine of Cups, please. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Oh, we have Knight of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Guys, what is up with that? Try not to shuffle my hair into the cards. Why is the Temperance card here? Thank you. Six of Swords. Why is the Three of Cups here? That's too many. Three of Cups, please, Spirit. Why is Three of Cups here? Why is Three of Cups here? Why is Three of Cups here? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you. All right, so the general energies. We're just doing general at the moment. The Nine of Cups with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I just feel like whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter because now I have both watching my channel. And so that's beautiful. I mean, I used to basically be channeling for just divine feminines. But I do know, whether they sound off or not, my spirit guides have told me that there are some masculines now on board with our channel. So what I'm seeing here, and like I said, I didn't set my intentions. We're going to get a little neater with this reading in a moment. But what I'm seeing here is that some of you guys are just done. Poke me with a fork. I'm overcooked. I'm done. Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. I'm heading out for my happiness. I just am. I kind of feel like this month has been a very intense month for the twins. Our last channeling was that, there will be choices. And so I think some of you guys are choosing, is what I think. Okay, Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the end of a painful cycle. It's the end of a painful cycle. And so some of you are learning to choose your happiness, choose your wish fulfillment. And it looks like you're taking that very seriously and moving very quickly, by the way. Intensity. Charging right for it. Look at this energy, guys. This is what I want. This. Because I'm all done. Done with this. Rebirth. I love the Ten of Swords in this deck. This is the Osho Zen deck. And the Ten of Swords is, it's rebirth. It's like, well, this is dead. 10 swords in its back, laying prostrate on the ground. And all the chakras are just, you know. So you guys are done. Whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel like both are kind of choosing whether or not the things that we've been doing this far are even working. Okay? Next we have the Temperance with the Burden card. It's the Six of Swords in this deck, but look at this. It's like, you're just done. I'm just done. This person's, like, you feel like what's really happening is temperance, but what you feel is happening is that this waiting, it's a cycle, guys. Whatever is going on is just no longer serving the collective. We've all been learning lessons in codependency and neediness and, you know, for the masculines, they're overcoming addictions and karmic lessons. They're learning karmic lessons. But I feel like with this burden card and temperance, it's just been hard. It's been hard is what I'm hearing. Swords, by the way, clarifying. Six of Swords. It's like you're just ready to move, right? You're ready to have some kind of movement forward because this person's pride and ego. I'm hearing they're being a cock. I'm sorry, guys. That's very inappropriate, but that's what I'm hearing. It's right there, right? And you've been carrying the burdens, and most of this is not a balanced. See, temperance, it needs to be balanced. This is not balanced. You can't carry this person on this journey. You cannot carry this person is tired. This person has been running the show. And Spirit's telling you this is not a balanced state of being. You need to take your lesson, put that burden down, go on your own ascension. This person has two legs, right? A keen mind, apparently, because they're good at controlling and leading. And maybe it's just time for you to do your own ascension and let them play catch up using their own. It's not like the end all be all. It can be. You can choose that. You absolutely can choose that. Free will trumps destiny. But free will does not trump fate, guys. Fate is fate. Fate can't be changed because you agreed to it 100%. Before you fell asleep in the Matrix, right? So you kind of signed a deal. It said, no matter what my lower self is experiencing or going through, you know, this is the lifetime I choose for this lesson. So if it has to be hard, make it hard. I'll deal with it. And it looks like you're going to, okay? So remember, just to recap, and I don't know why I need to, but Spirit says recap, we've lost a few people. Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. The general energies at this time, the predominant energies are, this has been hard. And I'm tired of playing the game or doing the work. Whatever you're tired of, it's going to be different for masculines and feminines. You know, masculines, they got their I'm tired too. You know, some of them are so caught up in their ego, so used to you carrying the load, that they're not learning anything. They're not moving. They're not going anywhere. There needs to be a healing and a balance, a tempering in this situation. And it looks like some of you are just ready to move toward your Nine of Cups. That's all. Knight of Wands. Fast to intense. Intensity. I am moving with intensity toward my wish fulfillment. So then we have the Three of Cups with the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of doing all the work. I'm tired of this person stabbing me in the back. I'm just tired. I'm tired of feeling like everybody else in the world is getting their happiness. Rainbows. And here I am on the other side of the gate. But I want you guys to notice, this lock is not latched. This person can just take this whole chain off and step into this beautiful, look, Three of Cups, celebration and community. You don't have to be an outsider, and I think you've realized it. That's what I think. Then we have the Seven of Swords with the Queen of Swords and the Miser. Guys, this is feminine energy all the way around. Look, feminine energy. Feminine energy. Feminine energy. Holding on to this cycle, this way that we have been doing this, is draining the life force out of the feminines. This does not look like a love goddess. This looks like a withering, dying spinster, is what I'm hearing. And Queen of Swords, look at this. Do you not look like you're just completely done, completely shut down? It's like nobody is getting in here. Look at the wrinkles around the face and the mouth. Okay, here's this beautiful face. And she's saying, I feel like you're saying, this is what I was. This is what I was until you lied to me, until you deceived me, until you led me on, until you... And you know what? That's a feeling. That's a perception, guys. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't, right? Maybe. But this is the way you're perceiving it. I feel like the feminines are like, man, you're draining. Look at the face. You're draining the life force, carrying this person, carrying them. And by the way, if you look at the faces, it's kind of like the same person, you know? I mean, maybe not. The chin's a little different. But it definitely feels to me like there hasn't been a balance in the giving and receiving of this. And so when this whole thing began, you were like this beautiful young person, but so many secrets and lies, deception, strategies, right? They've kind of sucked the life force out of you. You got the Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. So you've held on to this for too long, is what I'm hearing. And you know, this triggers a lot of people when you start talking about Eight of Cups moving on, Seven of Cups having options, right? Six of Swords, I just need to be in better times. I just need to take some of these lessons and move towards something better, right? What was the bottom of the deck? Oh, Queen of Swords. I thought this was the Queen of Swords. Oh, King of Swords. King of Swords. So you are mirroring each other. The masculines kind of feel stubborn, proud, my way or the highway. And they've been doing that for a while, and I think the feminines are tired. That's what I think. All right, so that's the general energies. We could probably end the reading right there, but we're not going to. We're going to get a little deeper, because why not? I've got a little time. All right, so we're going to get a little clearer on whose energy is whose. Let's take a look at the masculine first. Because I'm a feminine, I pretty much know where the feminines are. However, I'm going to take a look at where the masculines are, and then we'll take a look at the feminines, because maybe you all aren't going through the same things that I am right now. You know, I'm also seeing that, I also feel like a lot of you feminines are not communicating at all right now. It's like, no, just, it's like your higher self and your spirit guides are telling you to just, they don't even need to know what you're doing right now. They just don't. They don't need to know, is what I'm hearing. If they want to know, let them come and ask. Let them come and seek. Let them put a little work in. Quit carrying them up the hill. You know, this ascension is for both of you. And if they don't choose to lace up their shoes and head up that hill, that is free will. It is. All right. Where's the masculine at currently in their headspace? Where's the masculine? Six of Pentacles. We're going to clarify that, because I'd like to think that's what they want. But I'm not clarifying yet. Okay, where are they at in their headspace? One more for the headspace, please. One more for the headspace for the masculine at this current energetic time. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Guys, they want to. I don't know if they will, but they want to. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. They want to collaborate. They want equality. They want to bring things. You know, Three of Pentacles is building a sturdy foundation. It's collaborating. It's playing nice with others, right? But it's also a three. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. They want to heal the past. They're tired of rehashing and reliving all those memories. You know, it seems like in this deck it's called Memories and Reunion. They really do want union. But some of them with the Three of Pentacles still have an outside influence. Whether it's a karmic soulmate, you know, they could be married, they could be living with somebody, dating somebody, they could have baby mamas, baby daddies, because remember, it's an energy. But the thing is that they really do want reunion. They want to balance out this past. They want to balance it out. Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. They miss you. They're tired of being alone. Whoever they're with, whatever they're doing, whether it's family or friends or whatever. I feel like my whole face is swollen today. It's just cold and damp and allergy season for me. So they're Five of Pentacles. They're feeling isolated and alone. I really believe like Spirit is giving them some karmic review right now. They're going to reap a little bit of what they sow. So I don't feel I need to clarify those. I feel like those three cards kind of speak for themselves. Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. There's still an outside influence. A third-party situation isn't always a relationship. Well, it is, but it's not necessarily romantic in nature. It could be family, it could be children, it could be friends, it could be my job, my work. But there's constantly coming up in my readings for my people that I read for, that there's an outer influence that is keeping this relationship from moving forward. And I feel like the feminines are a little tired and they're ready to move towards something better. It's almost like I can hear you say, just whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And I can't keep carrying this burden. I just can't keep holding on to this and doing all the work. And the masculine is feeling that. They're feeling their feminines withdrawing. I'm getting really dizzy too, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on with you guys. This is the masculines. I wonder if they're like numbing their pain, like drinking or smoking pot or taking pills or drugs. Because like tapping into their headspace, all of a sudden, I just kind of feel woozy. They could be tired too. They could be very tired. They're looking for balance, guys. We've seen balance, right? Temperance. Now we got the sixes coming out. Spirit says, breathe, Tracy, breathe. So, I mean, look at this, guys. They know you're courted. They know, okay? But there's something else that is also courted with them. There's another energy interfering in this. And they want to balance that out. They want to. They've been thinking about the past. It kind of feels like sadness, you know. Here's this piano, the music that we used to play, the times we used to have when romance was budding for us, and now it's just dying on the vine. It's like they feel you slipping away. But they're literally bound to some kind of a karmic lesson that they've just been stuck in. They haven't been able to get clarity. I just feel like they know. They know. I mean, I've been reading for the twins for a couple years now, and, you know, I feel like the first wave was the young. I mean, you would think that, you know, 3 waves. So wave number 1 would be the oldest wave, right? Maybe. But the first wave that came into union is the youngins. A lot of them are already living together. They're already, you know, creating a life together, but they're still not truly unified. They're still kind of karmic in nature, right? But it is their twin. So some have already found an aspect of physical union. Judgment. There you go. What did I say, guys? Sometimes I amaze myself. I mean, spirit really comes through me. It's not me. But didn't I say I felt like they were having a karmic review? And look at that. So what goes around comes around, guys. They're about to get a nice little zap. Zzzt. Where did that awareness card go? I wish I hadn't shuffled it back in. It's like they're going to get hit with an awareness. With that 2 of Cups, there was... Sorry, guys, my garbage is being picked up, so they're kind of loud. I don't know where it went. But I saw it, and that's what matters, right? Karmic review. All right, so this cycle is ending because they're about to get a karmic judgment. I hate to say it, but judgment. You know, for those of us, and I'm not just segregating masculine from feminine, because both twins have been doing a hell of a lot of work. Some had more to deal with. Some had more to clear. And so, for those of you on this journey that went inside of yourself, that listened to your spirit guides, that allowed your life to change and to be molded like clay, right? The Creator molds the clay. If you went fluid, even if it was just for moments, you know, because we've resisted, you know, we've resisted. But if you've had moments of just fluidity, where you just let it flow, where you listened, where you took the guidance, where you made the adjustments, where you learned the lessons, where you cleared the karma. Twins have to clear ancestral lines of karma. And then their, you know, lifetimes, reincarnation karma. And then this lifetime, I don't know about you guys. I really don't. But I've done so much healing. around my family karma and around my personal karma, and even some past life. I've been working on that too. And I believe that karma is about to bite everybody on the ass, whether it's a gentle way or a not so gentle way. It's like whatever you couldn't clear, whatever you couldn't bring up, whatever you couldn't get out, is about to be zeroed out by the universe. It's just the way I feel like judgment is coming down. And for a lot of us, the judgment is going to be a blessing. It's going to be a gift. It's going to be a leveling up. And for others, theirs will come too. They'll get their gifts, because not everybody's 100% boastful or proud or, whatever, hateful. Whatever you've put out into the universe is what you're going to get back. Sometimes times 10. And so for those of you who were strong enough to bend without breaking, to learn your lessons, kudos, you're about to get your reward. And the areas of your life where you couldn't balance, where you couldn't forgive, where you couldn't heal, where you couldn't get it right, you're about to get balanced. You're about to get judgment for that. And there's going to be some painful cycles that are just canceled. We're about to go into Scorpio, guys. Get our shit together, right? So for the masculines, they're getting their karmic review. All right, so can I clarify just the judgment? I mean, what? Ooh, Hierophant. Spiritual advisement. Can I get one more on judgment, please? One more for judgment. Guys, you got 3 6s for the masculines. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the Lovers, number 6. 666. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, I know that the number 666 has been demonized, but it's a very beautiful. 6 is balance, harmony. It's love. It's synergy. So, by the way, in this deck, this is the twin flame connection. Some of these people are married. Some of these men are just married, the masculines. And I keep saying men. I'm so apologetic to those of you who have different avatars than it just, I don't know. It's the way, it's programming, and I apologize. So, spiritual advisement. So this judgment card is Spirit's going to come in and show them their twin flame. They're just going to clear it up for them. They're just going to say, you know what? Hangman, you've been waiting and sitting around on this lesson for way too long. All right, so that's their headspace. I'm going to put these back in. We're just winging it here. I got a little time. I hope you guys don't mind hanging with me. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up or share or interact with the channel. Leave me comments. I love to read your comments. Someday, this channel is going to grow big enough that I'm not going to be able to have one-on-one conversations with you. And it's part of what I love about our community is that I see who watches, I see who comments, I interact with you. That may not always be a possibility. I might not be able to have enough time in my day because I know I don't know whether you know, but I know this channel is going to explode in 2021. It just is. There's more and more twins awakening every day. And they're finding me in the weirdest ways, too, quite frankly. Used to be just through YouTube. Now, they're finding me in grocery stores. They're finding me at psychic fairs. And so, please, interact. If you would like your own personal reading, that helps me to support me and my son and to be on mission, right? To help the twins to get into union. So interact with the channel any way you know how. I also added a link down below to my second channel, which is just very sporadic, guys. I don't post there very often, but if you put the wiggly bell on, you will get notified when I do. And most of those readings are mediumship readings or pick-a-pile readings. Sometimes I share poetry. Sometimes, you know, I just, whatever I feel like doing. It's my whimsical channel. There's also a link down there for you guys to donate, or to donate a deck of cards. Maybe you've seen other readers using a deck of cards that just really resonate with you and you'd like to see me use them for your readings. Then you can donate down below. It's an Amazon link. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into the feminine's headspace, Spirit. What's going on? Whoa. Oh, guys. There she is again. Okay, I get it. I'm not going any further. All right, I'm not even tossing any more cards on this, guys. No clarity needed. I told you it was end of a cycle. All right, Page of Wands. So in your headspace, Page of Wands, excitement and curiosity. Remember when we did general energies and this came out? Seven of Swords. I said I felt feminine energy. So many stories coming through here. All right, some of you guys are sneaky as fuck, man. Listen, ladies, you're not going to be able to make them jealous. That's not for everybody. Don't take that if it doesn't resonate, because I told you I'm getting lots of stories here. But I feel like some of you guys are sneaky because you've met somebody new. You remember we had choices, Seven of Cups. And in this reading, we have the Knight of Wands intensity with the Nine of Cups moving. Like you met somebody right here. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Sometimes pages are immature, but I'm hearing new. It's excitement and curiosity with message of love. I just see a new relationship here is what I see. But I see distortion. I see some of you have met somebody new. It feels exciting. It feels wonderful. It feels reciprocal. Like you didn't get that with your masculine. You didn't get reciprocity. You didn't get somebody that, you know, was attentive and romantic. It's somebody who chases you. And you've met somebody, okay? Knight of Cups, romantic gesture. They're actually showing up for you. You know, they might have asked you out on a date. They might have told you, you know, I'm digging you. I'd like to get to know you better. Can we hang? Can we be, you know, you're pretty, you're handsome, you're beautiful, whatever. You're not telling anybody. This is like a secret, like little tryst that you're having, but you're hoping. Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Divine relationship. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I think you're tricking yourself. Some of you, not all of you. This could be self-sabotage too. This could be a wonderful relationship. If you think you've been in a twin flame relationship, and, because a lot of people, I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. Straight up. If the person that you've been interacting with has caused you to have, how do I want to word this? If knowing this person has helped you to grow, some, okay, because every karmic relationship teaches us lessons and causes growth when we overcome it. But the difference between a karmic soulmate and a twin flame or twin soul, because, twin flame is an energy. I just feel like some of you duped yourself. You kidded yourself. You thought that person was your person. And maybe, just maybe, you're about to find out from the universe that that was a karmic soulmate, not your twin flame. Because I see the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands. First of all, yes, no, this is beautiful. I'm going to toss so this is for one group of you, and Spirit's saying I'm going to have to toss again for another group. Because this, to me, feels like, no, I don't have to. Okay. Sorry, guys, they just argue in my head. All right. I'm getting 3 storylines here. 3. One is some of you have a karmic soulmate that came into your life and activated you on the ascension path. And somehow, some way, you came across the twin flame community. And you ran with it. You just ran with it. You said, that's it. It's got to be. That's what it feels like. Because they do feel very similar. The difference between a twin flame and a ascension partner, some people call them false twins, but they're not. They're beautiful soulmates that incarnated to help us on this journey. And nine times out of 10, if you were led to believe something was a twin, then you are a twin. You have a twin. But it's not always the person that activates you who is your twin. And I'm going to try to give you some kind of a description that might help you to discern the difference. A true twin flame is somebody who triggers you in all of your pain and past traumas. True. So doesn't a false twin. Which for this reading we're going to call an ascension partner. Just so you guys know. Because I don't like that word false anything. Nothing is false. Askewed sometimes, but not false. So the difference is your true twin flame loves you and nurtures you, even when they don't mean to, even when they're triggering you. They're never cruel to you. They don't call you names. They don't push you around. They don't slap you. They don't abuse you in any way. They can't. They just can't, because you are them and they are you. But they can cause damage and harm through love. And that is the twin flame connection. It's like, if you're afraid of abandonment, they'll abandon you. If you're afraid of commitment, they won't commit to you. If you're an over-nurturer, they will take and take and take from you until you're so exhausted that you just feel like you're carrying them up that hill. You'll get that in both partners, whether it's a twin flame or a ascension partner. But the ascension partner just never changes. They just don't. They grind you down like a pencil. It's like they you have sharp moments and then dull moments and then sharp moments and then dull moments, and they just grind you down till there's nothing left. And when you get to that place where there's just nothing left, nowhere to go but up, that could be a karmic soulmate. A twin flame is somebody that you might show up for you in the 3D like that, but in the 5D, you feel them, you can hear them, you dream about them. You just know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, for those of you who don't or haven't yet met your true twin flame, when you do, you're just going to know, because there's a big difference. It's a different energy. All right, so I'm hearing for group number 1, you've been on the ascension with somebody that you thought was your twin flame that is not. We're going to do yes or no on that at the end of this, okay? I have to, because I don't want everybody out there to believe and be confused, okay? For those of you who have been learning some very harsh lessons with a karmic ascension partner, you now, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, something brand new, message of love, romantic gesture, excitement and curiosity, divine partnership, okay? With the 6 of Wands, winner, winner, chicken dinner, it's like you manifested this. But you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So these, I feel, are not for you. The 7 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to take the 7 of Swords out of that. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You finally possibly met your twin. And if it isn't a twin, it's a sacred soulmate, divine partnership, right? And this person is going to nurture you as much as you nurture them. This is going to be a nurturing relationship, and it could possibly lead to marriage and stability. 10 of Pentacles. All right, so now I'm going to go. That was very beautiful, by the way. So for those of you, I can't do the yes or no. I don't have my yes or no cards here. I'm going to keep channeling, but while I'm channeling, I'm going to write out some yes or no's. And we're going to get to the bottom of the yes or no. I don't know why my windowsill is wet. Maybe condensation? All right, guys, give me a second. I need a pencil or a pen. Yep. All right. Okay, so for pile number 1s, I think you guys have been in a karmic relationship, sacred karmic relationship. Okay? And for I'm saying pile number 2. No, for group number 2, there is the same scenario. Only Spirit is saying, you've met somebody new, they light you up, it's excitement, curiosity, it's a message of love, romantic gesture, you feel, like a divine partnership, But this is what's going to sabotage you in this. Okay? Because part of what Spirit's trying to teach you, shh, don't tell them, Tracy, is when you over nurture somebody, when you're codependent, when you think that somebody comes in and like within 3 days you want to marry them, they're all that in a bag of chips, you're in distorted feminine energy. And so Spirit is saying that slow your roll. Don't trick yourself. Doesn't mean this person isn't your twin flame or isn't your person. It just means don't self-sabotage. This could be a very beautiful thing. 6 of Wands on the bottom. All right, guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's, and we've got 1, 2, 3 yeses. All right, so at the end here, I'm going to put these out. We're going to number them. All right, so group number 1, false twin, ascension partner. Something beautiful is coming in for you. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner. You're going to see the writing on the wall. You've done a lot of inner work and inner healing. Spirit is leading you to that divine partnership, to the true McCoy, the real thing, the real spiel. Okay, and group number 2, you guys are my true twinsies. True twinsies. But you are struggling with your twin. And because of that, you have convinced yourself that somebody else, the grass is greener is what I'm hearing. Grass is greener over there. So I'm going to go over there and I'm just going to start up something new. And remember my last channeling, Spirit clearly said we have free will, we have options, we can choose to take on a soulmate, a sacred soulmate, somebody that incarnated as plan B to help you still continue on the journey and learn the lessons, but possibly not with your masculine because they're not ready. They're in a place of funk that they can't get to you at this time. And so for you guys, this is a beautiful new relationship that you are manifesting, that you are getting to experience, okay? And there will be healing. You will pick up where you left off. Remember the last channeling, you will pick up where you left off with your sacred soulmate or divine partner. Plan, I don't like to call anybody a plan B, but they signed up for that. They're like, I'm on board, you know. I have healing to do too. Let's heal each other. And so this is a very beautiful relationship that is going to be with you for a while, is what I'm hearing, because you chose it. But the 7 of Swords says, you're fooling yourself and you know it. You're fooling yourself. There's a song in there somewhere. But anyhow, okay. Yeah, you're just kidding yourself. And it's all right because they're kidding themselves too. And they've got a twin or a sacred soulmate that will come in for them when the lessons they learn with you are over. But right now, it's beautiful because you're showing up for each other. You just are. You got a beautiful new beginning here with a sacred soulmate. Okay, group number 3. You guys are manipulators, and I'm sorry. You're going to know who you are. If you reached out, if you connected with somebody, or you found somebody new, because 6 of Wands can be pride and ego. And under that is awaiting results. Okay, so while I'm waiting, instead of being lonely and waiting, I'm manifesting a new relationship, possibly with a fire or water sign, but I have earth here too, and air. They're all here. Sorry, but group number 3, feminines. You met somebody new, you manifested somebody new. It's pretty fabulous. You're probably having great sex and good times, right? But you're fooling yourself into believing that this is going to last forever. No, Spirit said that's not true. That was group number 2. Group number 3 is, I want to make him jealous. I want him to see on my social media that I've found somebody new, that I'm dating somebody new, that I'm happy. That's group number 3. You guys will know where you fall, okay? This is turning into a longer reading than I expected. So I'm going to put these out here. And I'm going to number them. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I know you can't really see them, but I'm going to bring you down anyhow. I want you to choose a number between 1 and 9. Trust your intuition, guys. The first one that pops into your head. Okay? What we're asking is, because that was such a beautiful spread, is this King of Cups, this beautiful spread here, is this my true twin? The person you just met. Okay? The person you just met. If you've met someone new. Some of you haven't, but play along because Spirit's dealing with the majority when we're in a collective reading. It's not going to be for everybody. If it doesn't, click off. It's okay. There's lots of twin flame readers out there. But we are asking, is this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands, this beautiful new relationship, is this my true twin? 1 through 9. I'm going to count to 5 and choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you chose number 1, the answer is no. If you chose number 2, the answer is also no. Oh my God. If you chose number 3, the answer is also no. If you chose number 4, remember 4 of Wands, that's kind of profound. I didn't do that on purpose. That is a yes. Number 6 is a no. I skipped 5. I'm sorry, I had them in the wrong order. Number 5 is a no. Number 6 was a no. Number 7 is a yes. Number 8 is a yes. And number 9 is a no. Okay, so I hope that gives you some kind of clarity, because it looks like a lot of you have met somebody new. And so now you get to know whether or not it's your true twin. But that doesn't mean, if it's not your twin, that doesn't mean dump them. It means that you guys are tired of sitting around. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of carrying the burden. You're tired of that cycle. And so it's time to change it. It's time to change it up. Choose you. Go find something or someone that makes you happy, and just be honest with them all the time. You know, honest. I'm in this dynamic with somebody else, and, you know, I don't know. I don't know how you be honest, but you be honest, right? Integrity. I'm lonely. I need somebody to be with. But you got to be honest that it may not be forever. All right. What else do I need to find out for the twins? Let's just get you guys some advice. Advice for the masculine, advice for the feminine, please. Masculine first. What is your advice, Spirit, for the masculines? What is your advice for the masculines? Advice, one more for the masculine, please. One more for the masculine. One more. Thank you. Okay, Spirit's saying, please give them one more. So one more for the masculine. One more for the masculine, please. One more for the masculine. One more for the masculine. There it is again, guys. Collaboration. I'm telling you. Either they're in a situation with a karmic that is very manipulating, 5 of Swords, mind games, and control, or this is what they've been doing. This is how they've been triggering you. This is how they've been showing up for you. right? And I say you because I'm so used to just channeling to the feminines. I apologize because I do know I have masculines watching now. All right, masculines, no more mind games. If this is your behavior, you know it. And the new cycle is you got to clean it up. You just got to clean it up. If this is somebody that you're dealing with, if this is your karmic relationship, your wife, your girlfriend, your job, you know, because karmic relationships are not just romantic in nature. All right, Seven of Wands, defense mechanism. Okay, it's like this is where you've been. You've been guarding yourself. You've been out in Iceville, right? It's like, leave me alone. I need to get clarity. I need this time, right? But this is where you're headed. This is like the Fool's card with the Three of Pentacles. You're being activated at this time. And the advice is to put down your guards, to come out of the cold, to accept the activation, accept the invitation for the healing. And it might be time to collaborate. It just might be with your feminine. The end of a cycle, look right underneath the Five of Swords is the World card. This needs to end. It needs to end. All right. So, what is your advice? Okay. Jeez. Shuffle, Tracy. Okay. Do you guys get voices in your head? And are they as bossy as mine sometimes? All right, feminine energy, please, Spirit. Feminine energy. What is your advice for the feminines at this time? What is your advice for the feminines at this time? What is your advice for the feminines at this time? What is your advice for the feminines at this time? All right. They said no. Some more for the feminines. More advice for the feminines, please. More advice for the... Nope. Ain't happening, Spirit. I ain't going to be here all day. More advice for the feminines, please, Spirit. All right, I'll shuffle again. Apparently there was a card in there that Spirit wanted. And it just came out with a clump. All right. More advice for the feminines, please. Tell the story of your advice for the feminines, please. All right, that's it. I ain't taking any more. Oh... If you are a masculine, you need to take some real time to go within yourself and figure out how you can fix this if that is your desire. Because your feminines are being advised by Spirit to overcome their fears and to partner up with somebody else for now. Because we have Nine of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Fears, self-sabotage and nightmares. Isolation, or isolated and alone. That's what you're being told to move away from. Because here we've got the Chariot right after that. Along with the Queen of Wands. Guys, charging ahead confidently and magnetically toward this Page of Wands. Curiosity and excitement. Bottom, oh my God, you guys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this lineup. You were asked to choose. You were given a choice. Spirit brought you a beautiful soulmate. Remember, twin flame is an energy, not a person. Romantic gesture. Twin flame connection. You know. Okay, thank you, Spirit. No, this is it right here. Okay. Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. You guys have been codependent. You've just been you've been focused unhealthily, very unhealthily on your twin. Sorry, guys. You've been focusing very unhealthily. 9 of Swords is stress. No sleep at night. Worrying, wondering, contemplating, just right? 5 of Pentacles, lonely. I feel so isolated and alone. I miss my masculine, right? Your advice is to charge ahead confidently and magnetically with excitement and curiosity. And you're going to get a choice. You get to choose. Right there. You get to choose twin flame or sacred soulmate. The sacred soulmate. You're being advised to choose the one that shows up for you. Romantic gesture. Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. Judgment. Karmic review. Oh my God, it's just beautiful. I'm not going into all of this. The message for you feminines are choose you. Point blank. Karmic review. If you've put a lot of good out into the world, you are going to get this beautiful new soulmate that is going to show up for you, and they're going to make the gestures. They're going to be what you need at the moment. And it's going to take your mind and your focus off of your masculines and give them the opportunity for them to go within, 7 of Wands, it's defense mechanism. They've got to overcome this to have this new beginning with you. But they're about to get their karmic review, and Spirit wants you to withdraw your energy from them. Queen of Swords. She's got a clock in her head. Know the divine timing. Know when the timing is not right. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there with a couple of oracles maybe, but that's it, guys, because listen, this has been a very clear message that has come out in my last 2, maybe 3 channelings. You have a choice, feminines. You just do, okay? My hang up in having a choice is I don't want to hurt anybody else. But I think I might fall in that group category of the false twin, ascension partner. Because I picked 1 and 3 and they were both no's. Oh, no. Damn. Erase that. Just erase that. I don't know. I just don't. I'm one of those divine feminines that just, I know he is. I know he's my twin. I just don't know that I don't know what he's going to choose. I know what I choose. I choose me. I choose my happiness. I choose my forward momentum. If and when he ever gets his shit together and comes forward, those are new choices. Those are new cycles. You're going to have to use your intuition. Are they showing up right? Have they done the work? Are they healing themselves? Are they still triggering you? Are you still triggering them? And what are the triggers and what are the lessons with those triggers, right? But for now, it looks like we're going to have a cycle of another separation. But it's for the highest and best of everybody. So how does your masculine, how does the one that my groups think is their twin flame feeling about them? Oh my God. This person is unavailable. Okay? They're unable to give you all you deserve at this time. There's so much here, guys. So, okay. Stop. No more. Okay. So, I asked, the one that you think is your twin, how do they feel about you? They're telling you they're unavailable. I'm not available. They are healing old wounds. They still have childhood trauma and issues that they need to heal. Spirit wants me to read the whole deck. I'm not doing it, but you know, they're working on their finances. They're working on their finances. They feel rejected. You know, they're having trust issues. They need to forgive. They're feeling rejected. There's a card stuck to this one. Awakening. See, both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformation. All right, so how does the feminine feel? This is the feminine, I think. We have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Trust your intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Karmic review, ladies. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Lean on support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. And then we have new love. A new love or commitment to love is developing. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. And fate. This is a destined relationship, partnership. So you guys are going to get a beautiful soulmate that is going to come in and help you, probably still trigger you. You're going to pick up right where you left off with the same lessons you had with your twin, only they're going to be willing to work with the energy. They're not shut down. They're going to participate. You're going to help heal them. They're going to help heal you. It's a reciprocal relationship. And when and if it ends, because it may not, because we have free will, it could last forever. The choice is yours. But right now, it looks like a lot of the masculines are stuck. All right, Spirit, can we just clear the deck? And I want to get one message, just one message for those who are already unified, living together, doing the journey together. The ones that chose it, the masculines that chose it, that are with the feminines, doing the work. Can we get advice for them? You guys are doing awesome. All right. Okay. So, you guys have already balanced yourself. Look at that balancing act. You're learning together, okay? Spirit says, no, they're not completely balanced. But they are in union. You are in union, okay? You manifested union. And you're also manifesting this beautiful, steady progress forward. Slow and steady wins the race, right? You're learning to balance together the yin, the yang. Eight of Wands, forward movement, right? Energy surge and communication. And then, look at it, so beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Six of Pentacles with the Lover's card, right? Twin flame connection. You guys are learning to give and receive because justice, you balance. There's a balancing here. We do have this Five of Swords, you know, mind games and control. I do believe that you guys do that to each other. Even though you're in a semi-union state, it's part of the healing that you will do together. Now, you guys are successfully together, working on your wish fulfillment, healing and recovering, balancing, and getting your new gifts is what I'm hearing. Moving into your new gifts. Probably the lesson that most of you who are in a semi-union state, it doesn't mean you're living together, but you're interacting with each other, right? Part of your lesson right now is not to manipulate. Any other advice? Oh, let's just get feelings. Feelings from the masculine for those who are in a semi-union state, who are interacting together, Spirit. Why are you sticky? Hold on, guys. I got a couple sticky ones. That's what happens when you're a psychic medium. Look, it was 111 on here. Now it's 1111. 111. Okay. Okay. That's masculine. All right, feminine. What are the feminine's emotions at this time for those who are interacting, who are actually choosing? Thank you. You guys might experience the separation too. Because I've got patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. That's for the masculine. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. You guys might actually have a little bit of time apart too. Damn, because I've got time apart. Some distance will bring clarity. Wait. The timing is not quite right for you. Awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. I feel like for you guys, making time for each other, you know, because we have patience, second chance, different pages, time apart, wait, awakening, unavailable, put away the computer, forgiveness, obsession. You guys are learning some very hard lessons in this space too. Okay? So everybody's learning the same lessons. It's just some of them are learning them together and some of them are learning them separately. And so if you guys find yourself ghosting each other, taking a break, or not communicating as often, but you have been communicating, this is a time for healing and balancing. We had a lot of balancing in there. The moon. I think by the blue moon, a lot of this is going to clear up. So I'm going to get you, everybody a postcard from Spirit for the whole viewing collective. Thank you. We have, dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, correct? A good solid foundation, and yet flexible too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. All right, so there was a choice, guys. There was a choice to work on this together for the twins that are on board with working on it together, both masculine and feminine. And then the other choice was, I don't want to work with my feminine and I don't want to work with my masculine right now. So, or they're not willing to work with me. So I'm manifesting another relationship that is going to continue to teach me what I need and what I have to learn. It's reciprocal though. It's like I want the twin flame energy to land on crown a avatar or a soul that is willing to just like do it with me. And then so like everybody's going to experience a separation is what I feel. Whether you've not with the new person, with the twin or the sacred soulmate, there's going to be a separation of twins. During that separation, some of you will have another cycle with a new lover or a new soulmate. And some of you will not. You will continue doing the same thing. You will repeat another cycle with your masculine or your feminine that pretty much looks the same, feels the same, tastes the same, but you were offered an opportunity to break the cycle and you chose the cycle again. No judgment, because every road leads to where you're going. All right, so I love you. I don't know where you fall in any of this, but it doesn't matter because it's all beautiful. And it's all going to take you where you need to go. All right, so until next time, guys, namaste.